For centuries, Christians who are going through really difficult times or seasons in their life have looked to one of the oldest books in the Bible, Job, for comfort, for hope, and encouragement. As some of you know, the story of Job in the Old Testament or the Hebrew Bible narrates a story of a Far East leader that had wealth, had a great family, had notoriety. He had everything going on for him. But suddenly, in one day, terror struck. Job lost his kids, and soon after, all his wealth, and then his health. And this will continue for Job for many years. And just when you think it couldn't get any worse, yep, you guessed it, it even got worse. It went from terrible to very terrible to most definitely terrible. But in all of this, one of the things that we learned was that Job somehow kept his faith and somehow believed. In fact, in some seasons, he was even thankful. With everything going on, he had a lot of complaints, but even in the middle of his complaints, Job somehow found reasons to be thankful. And for many of us, 2020 is a reflection of Job. We could say some of us are going through our own versions of the Job experience in 2020. There are many people who have lost their jobs, who've lost their health, who've lost loved ones, and we see with everything happening in our country that is so perhaps divided more than it has ever been in a very long time, around racial line, around political line, economic lines, and so on and so forth. And it seemed like we have little to nothing to be thankful for. Without disregarding everything I just said, what I want to do with this next few minutes is to draw you in to a place of thankfulness. I want you to think of, just lock your mind on one thing that you could be thankful for in 2020. It could be a family member, it could be a spouse, it could be a child, it could be the fact that you still have a job, it could be the fact that you still have your families alive. Just one thing. Maybe it could be that there's something that happened in the beginning of 2020 that may have kept you or still keeping you through 2020. Whatever it is, just lock your mind on one thing. And then if you're a person that journals, write it down. Or take a piece of paper, write whatever you're thankful for, and keep it. Keep it as a memo of 2020. That in the middle of everything going on, you still had one thing or one reason or one person to be thankful for. For me, one of the things I'm thankful for in 2020 is that my family is still around. Even though for the first time in a very long time, I would not be spending Thanksgiving with most of my family, but yet I'm thankful that I get to spend it with my wife and my son. And I'm also thankful that 2 days before the year ends, we will be expecting our second child. That for me is a big reason to be thankful for. You, I hope, have a reason to be thankful for. And in this season of Thanksgiving, I want to encourage you with everything going on in you, around you, and in our world, and especially our country today. It could seem like there's little to nothing to be thankful for, but I want to challenge you to find one thing that you can be thankful for. Have a happy Thanksgiving.